What's up, y'all? And Happy New Year again. This is gonna be my last 2017 haul and first 2018 hauls. Actually, I have a lot more here than I was expecting to show in a haul. Well, we're a week into the new year already, so you know that gave me a week. A week's worth of time to accumulate stuff. I wasn't expecting to have so much to share, only because first of all, my last 2017 hauls were originally, well, it's fairly small, but I only had two things originally, and then I ended up getting a couple last minute things. I think on it might have been New Year's Eve. I hit up a Walmart, but anyway, and then going into the new year, I was almost gonna just, I thought I was gonna have to postpone doing a video for a while, or doing a 2018 haul video for a while, only because like two or 3 days into the new year and I still hadn't gotten anything. But that was mainly due to just being really busy. I hadn't had a chance to go to any stores, or you know, and I wasn't even checking online and stuff, which, you know, pretty much I'm only gonna order off of Amazon like 90% of the time, and then a little on eBay. But anyway, you know, then days later, a few, yeah, you'll just see when I show you the hauls. But and actually, the clothes is actually part of the haul as well. And actually, you know, I'm gonna get to these first, just because I'm getting a little warm here. This is one of my hauls. I got a new sweater. And this came in handy because yesterday we went out to Mount Charleston. It's about a 40-45 minute drive north of here, out in the mountains, and it was cold. This helped. This was kind of like layered underneath my my bomber jacket, and it came in handy. Kept me, well, you know, it was still cold, but it helped enough to not be like freezing. So I really like it, you know, not cheap, you know, but, it's nice. It's worth it. And it's got the foul fur lining. It's that Target brand, Goodfellow and company. It's got the foul fur, you know, the fake fur. It's not only does it feel nice, but, it's nice and warm. Also from Target, got this Ninja Turtles beanie. This was $3. It's in their section. If you go to Target, you know, the little section at the front where it's like $1, $3, and $5 stuff. I don't think there's anything more than $5 there. So it's kind of like their own little. It's not exactly a dollar store, but you know, a lot of like just, you know, low price items. So there's that, and then this at Spencer's. This is actually part of my my 2018 haul already. But, pretty cool. And Squad We Trust. I mean, it's, you know me, I love Suicide Squad. Harley, especially. And it's cool that, like, over a year later, I'm still getting Suicide Squad stuff. And this was from Spencer's. This was on clearance for, like, less than $10. And then I got one more thing underneath this. You know, I'm gonna take the beanie off too, because it is getting warm. Boom! Topanga! Topanga rocks my world. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the show Boy Meets World. You know, she's up there with, although probably if I were to like make a list of my like 80s, 90s TV crushes, Topanga would be on that list, but she would rank not on the highest. Like, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Like, some of the people on my list would be Kelly Bundy from was Married with Children. She would probably be up there, close to number one, if not number one. I'm not sure yet off the top of my head. Kelly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell. It's almost like Kelly Bundy and Kelly Kapowski, Tiffany Amber Thiessen. Oh man, those would be kind of like tied for the number 1 spot, or 1 and 2. You know, not sure who would be who. Topanga is up there. I loved Boy Meets World. Big fan of the show. So anyway, yeah, this was from Target, and this is again part of my 2018 haul, but I'm just showing these first since, you know, I'm wearing them. So before I get like full on to well, it's mostly toys. Yeah, pretty much toys. Actually, you know, before anything else, boom, need some gas. I love this shirt. I actually just found this today. I saw it a couple of days ago when I got some of this other stuff at Target, but I just went back to Target today. So I'm like, man, I love this shirt. Topanga. And it's so, the graphic, unlike, I have some, I have like 2 or 3 shirts with Kelly Kapowski on them, and I think one of them feels very 90s. And I even, I don't know, a few months back, I got a Britney shirt, and the graphic, it didn't look like vintage Britney, even though that would be like, you know, the 2000s era. But I love how this really looks. It looks 90s, you know. It's not just like a cool modern shirt of Topanga. It really, the graphic itself looks very 90s. So anyway, before I get into the rest of the hauls, I just want to say again, Happy New Year. I hope everyone's year is going good so far. Like I said, we're a week into it. As I record this, I don't know exactly when this will get up, but as I record this, it's Sunday, January 7th. My year's actually been pretty good so far. Just been real busy. Got a lot of stuff to do. You know, kind of as always, got a lot of stuff to do, but some big things preparing for as well, especially my wife's parents are coming from the Philippines in like less than a couple of weeks, so a lot to prepare for that, and just a lot to do in general. One thing I wanted to mention, and I think I briefly mentioned it in a previous video, how with the new year I'm kind of planning to make some changes to both my YouTube channel here and my Instagram page. Nothing drastic, you know. I know some people they do a full reboot, you know, but no, they're nothing drastic. And if any, it's kind of like this is the closest I'm getting to making a New Year's resolution. So I'm kind of likening it to a New Year's resolution. So in that respect as well, it's almost like we'll see. Just like any other resolution, we'll see if I actually stick with it. But just mostly minor changes, and it's mostly kind of like doing a little less of certain things and hopefully more of certain things. And namely, doing less of what I consider filler posts, and that applies both to Instagram and YouTube. Now, my filler posts are kind of different. On Instagram, it's my store sightings. It's kind of like when I have nothing else to share, I've always got store sightings. It's easy because I go to stores and I find stuff. So take pictures, that's something to post, you know? But at the same time, you know, it kind of serves just like how I used to do all the toy run videos. I mostly just do them now, take pictures for Instagram. It's a lot easier. But it's also sharing the news, you know? Especially if it's like a really cool find or like something that's brand new, and it's letting people know, hey, look, it's out. It's really out already. I found it, you know, or stuff that's on clearance, you know? So it's partly, like I said, to me, it's kind of a filler post because it's just something easy, and it's, you know, it's really nothing and no effort involved in it. But at the same time, it still is, it's sharing. I wouldn't do it if it didn't serve a purpose. And then for the videos, I kind of consider, ironically, this haul video kind of a filler post or video, just because it's easy to do. It's like all I'm doing is showing you what I got, you know, and you know, unlike, but I, you know, if you think about it, if you've been following me at least for the past year, I pretty much stopped doing videos like I have in years in the past, you know, where it really, what if it wasn't like a creative video or something that had some production value, was at least something like most of my videos that involved editing. Most of my videos were heavily edited, and when I say heavily edited, I don't mean like, oh, special effects or anything like that, because you know me, I didn't do that. But you know, I chopped them up, and that there was a lot of work in that, and that was one of the things in coming back last year and coming back to regular videos, was to no longer edit videos. That was just gonna be a waste of my time if I was gonna have to edit videos. So you know, I'm recording on my phone, and I upload directly from the phone. You know, some of the videos, they still have jump cuts, but that's just because I press pause while I'm recording. And some of the videos last year had like multiple clips in one video, and I still miss that feature on YouTube, and that was only because YouTube had the feature where you could combine clips, but it really involved no real like editing work. So anyway, that was that. But now, so those are the kinds of things I want to try to do less of. I mean, I'm still going to share all my hauls, but I'm hoping to kind of balance it out more. Now, both on Instagram and here on YouTube with the things. Actually, mostly it's kind of things I've been wanting to do more of for years, which is more like creative stuff. You know, even if it's not as far as a point of like doing the things I've always wanted to do, like stop motion animation and stuff like that. At least more, instead of just showing hauls, like actually showing my figures and even reviews. Like, and let's be honest, I don't know if how many of you actually look at like my videos views and stuff, but the reviews don't really get as much views as the hauls even, honestly. And to this day, I think my food videos are get some of the most views. But anyway, the point being, like, I always intended to do more sharing of like creative stuff. And again, if it's not as far as like doing actual projects like stop motion animations and stuff like that, maybe like display scenes, or just showing my figures and doing something with them and sharing, instead of just showing like, this is what I got, you know. So anyway, and then on the flip side of that, with Instagram, again, less filler posts, meaning like mostly the store sightings and stuff, and more stuff like now the equivalent of like what I would want to do on Instagram to what I would want to do on YouTube of like stop motion animations and stuff like that would be like comic strips, photo comics, which is something I've done a little of in the past. Just kind of like with the stop motion animations, I've done very little of, but I want to do a lot more, and I think that's even something I'll be able to tackle more than doing stop motion animations. And then even again, just more pictures of my actual toys, like taking pictures. You know, not even like the whole toy photography thing, but just taking pictures of my toys, playing with them, and taking pictures and stuff like that. So anyway, that's a little bit of what I'm planning to do. Again, just here's hoping I can, you know, again, I only have so much time for this stuff anyway. So what little time I can, I'm gonna try. So we'll see. Again, it's New Year's resolution type deal. So anyway, let's get to these hauls. I have dinner waiting. I grabbed McDonald's. My daughter, she's already eating her Happy Meal, which is cool. She loves Shopkins, and the current Happy Meal is Shopkins. And then for the boys, it's like Yokai Watch or something like that. I've never seen that. Probably never will either. So anyway, all right. Let me get to these last 2017 hauls first. So these were both off of Amazon, and these were both less than $10. Star-Lord. Now I think I only need. I still need 3 more. to complete Mantis. I still need, oh, I forgot what this guy's name is. Is it Adam Warlock or something like that? I can't remember this dude's name off the top of my head, and Death's Head, which I really want this guy. But again, I'm waiting to get these guys, you know, fairly cheap. At least less than 15 bucks. But closer to 10 or 10 or less, even better. But in the meantime, pretty cool. That Star-Lord looks really good. And Mara, which I don't know if I showed her in the haul. I actually got her a while back. Excuse me, that coffee, what I consider gas, is giving me gas. So I'd gotten Mara, and I still, here we are, January 7. I still haven't seen Justice League. I'm still hoping, I don't know if I'll get a chance to get a daddy day off to see it before. I don't even know if it's still in theaters, but it'd be cool to see it before it leaves theaters. If not, I'll just have to wait until DVD, Blu-ray release. Yeah, right? Anyway, so Mara and Amber Heard, she's so beautiful. Love Amber Heard. I actually am a fan of her, and I was so excited when it was revealed she was going to be in Justice League playing Mara. But yeah, I'd previously gotten this figure, but I ended up returning it just because I was like, you know, I never got around to opening her. And actually, she had a minor paint issue anyway, so it was kind of an easy thing to decide to return her. And I decided I'd return her because I was like, okay, that's still 20 bucks. I'm not using her yet. So I decided to return her, and, you know, I waited. Yeah, and then eventually I caught her at like less than 10 bucks, 9 something. So not bad at all. And with Prime, see, now when I say return, some people, when they think, oh, you return something, you had to pay for shipping size. Amazon Prime, free, hassle-free returns. So anyway, and then, like I said, I think it was New Year's Eve. I hit up Walmart, and I found some pretty cool Hot Wheels. There's this Gotta Go. It's a toilet truck, and the toilet seat actually comes down. And this is, I've seen this before, but this one is cool. It's in pink, and I kind of collect pink Hot Wheels cars for summer. She loves, if you haven't caught me mentioning before, my daughter actually, she loves Hot Wheels, and how much more, you know, pink ones. She loves pink. So this Tanknator, which I've army built all the previous decos of Tanknator. This one actually turns out it's a treasure hunt. I don't know if I'll find more to be able to army build, but that's cool. At least I got that, and I'm cracking that open. And then 2 versions of the Fair Lady 2000. I think this one's the newer one. I don't know how new it is, if there's one newer than this, but that's pretty cool. So there's those, and then one Justice League car. I probably still plan to get the whole series, but I'll probably, if I collect all 7 of them, I'll probably just keep them sealed. It'll be, you know, one of those things where eventually maybe they'll be wall hangers or something. But I just like this one just because of and you can't see it on this front-facing camera, but the graphic, it's kind of like, it's a cool little graphic of the whole team right there. So I thought that, I just had to get it. So, there you go. That was my last 2017 hauls. Now, again, I really was expecting a small-ish first 2018 hauls, but then at the same time, I was thinking it was going to literally be I was just going to share my very first haul, or, you know, very first 1 or 2 things, but I ended up, you know, not going to do this haul video until now, and a week later, I got quite a bit of stuff. So anyway, this was the first thing. Now, I got some of these things before this because I got them in stores, but I ordered this off of Amazon. This was technically the first thing I purchased, even though it arrived later than some of these things. I'm not a big collector of the Disney princess sets, but I actually have a couple. And it all started when Summer was born, actually. My friend back in San Diego, Sean Deasy, Sleazy, some of you might remember him from the videos and stuff, but he actually got a Little Mermaid one for summer, and so we're kind of saving that for her till she's old enough to play with them. Um, I'm actually a big fan of Mulan ever since you know I saw the movie in theaters. I was a big fan, and I'd say pretty I'm a big fan of Disney, but not like die hard, you know. Especially the Disney princesses. There's only so many that I'm really a fan of, but Mulan, really cool. So it's nice that she finally got introduced into the Lego Disney princess theme. So there's that. That was off of Amazon. And then another one that, this was probably my second purchase right after that, even though it was off eBay. And so I actually got some of these things before, but it's a older, and it's crazy, I'm looking at the year 2011. Crazy to think it was like that many years ago that these Mega Bloks Marvel figures were out. Man, I still love these. I wish, I don't know if it'll ever happen, but I still wish someday that Mega Construx would get the Marvel, any Marvel or DC licenses. I just, you know, I love Lego, but I also, oh, where's the figure? Did he fall out of here? Yeah, I don't know where he is. I think he fell out of here. Okay, so anyway, I don't know. He must have fallen somewhere. But, it's Cyclops. That was the last, ironically, out of all the three Mega Bloks Marvel blind bag series, I had all of them, including all the ultra rares, but I didn't have Cyclops. I think he was a rare. He wasn't a common. But, you know, I decided, you know, it's time to finally get that guy. And if you're a Mega Bloks fan, Mega Construx fan, and, you know, you weren't collecting these back in the day, I'd highly recommend them. These figures to this day are still some of the coolest Mega Bloks figures. So there's that. Alright, moving right along. More Mega Bloks goodness. I found this at DD's Discounts for only $3.99. It's one of those Star Trek sets. I think this is, yeah, I don't think I'd gotten any of the Mega Bloks Star Trek sets. So this would be my first one, and not a bad one. You get Captain Kirk in there, and McCoy. I love, you know, now all I need is a Spock. I mean, you got two red shirts, dead shirts. These guys, you know, right off, you know, right when they beam down a planet, they're getting dead. But yeah, these are cool. I'm glad to finally get one of these, and for that price, that's really cool. Mega Bloks goodness. All right, moving along. This was from Target. WWE Basic Series 78 Natalia. Here's the crazy thing. I didn't even realize it was Kyle, aka Everything Is Awesome TV, aka the Geeky Brony, aka the Fairy Godmother, who let me know that this is actually a Chase variant with the Money in the Bank briefcase. I was just excited to finally get a new Natalia. She's not one of my favorites, but, you know, I've always liked her. And she definitely, I had one of the older versions, and she definitely needed an update. I don't know if this is, I don't think this is identical to her most current ring gear or ring attire, but it's definitely updated. So really cool. Even, you know, I'm torn though, since it's a Chase version. I'm like, oh, should I just save this and hope to find her later on to have one to open? Now, one thing worth noting, these new basic females, they have an all new like design. It used to be that the basic females were pretty much the same as the elites, but now they're quite different. There's quite a lack of articulation now. I think there's even no ankle, but you know what? Still looks good, and you know, these figures, it's not like I really do much with them anyway. WWE figures are one of those ones where, you know, because they really, where do they belong? In the ring, you know? But it's more like, just because I'm such a big fan, I have to have these figures, you know, because I love these WWE superstars so much. Speaking of which, boom, another one. WWE NXT TakeOver Shinsuke Nakamura, the King of Strong Style. Oh, man. Yeah. This is one of the guys when coming back to WWE when I discovered him. I was like, dude, I like this dude. You know, I didn't see him back in his NXT days, but when it came to I forget what is he on SmackDown. I don't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, really, really like this dude. Really like this dude. So nice to have one with elite articulation because I'm mostly sticking with the elites in my new collection of WWE. With the exception of the females, you know, I'll get the basics, but yeah, there's that. So moving along, one more Hot Wheels. This is a Star Wars one. Now it's a new Star Wars series. There's 8 cars. There's another one where maybe I'll collect them all again and just the price stays sealed. But this is probably the only one I really want, like that I'll want to open. It's got Ahsoka on there. Ahsoka, man, gotta love Ahsoka. All right, and more Hot Wheels. Now we're going into some Target clearance here. We got DC Superhero Girls Hot Wheels character cars, and these were on clearance for $1.98. Got Wonder Woman, Supergirl, Batgirl, and Katana. So I think that's all of them except for Harley. So I need to get Harley. I feel like, you know, just because I have all these, I wasn't originally planning on collecting these, but just because I have them now, you know, for, you know, half the price, I gotta get Harley. Even if I find her still at regular price, I'll grab her just to add her to the collection. And then some more Target clearance goodness. These Mega Construx customizer packs. It's the UNSC Marines pack with the new Flame Marine with the actual flame piece, and this was on clearance for $4.48, basically half price. Got 2 of them. There was only 2. I probably would have gotten more, but there's only 2 of them. I still hope to army build a few more of these. I actually want them more for the regular Marine than the Flame Marine. Now this next one, this is a pretty cool clearance score right here. I don't play Destiny. I've never played Destiny. That's part of why I haven't collected the Destiny sets, even though they look really cool. But it's just like I'm not familiar with the game at all. But check this out. This was a 30. It's the Destiny Cabal Gladiator Battle. This is originally a $30 set for only that's gonna show $8.98. So I'm like, you know what? For less than $10 for a $30 set, even you know, especially because it's got a little structural piece, and there are so many other ways I can use that. You know, with other Mega Bloks. So that is a cool set at a really great price. And then winding down, got this at Walmart. It's from the new Black Panther or upcoming Black Panther movie. It's those basic 6-inch figures, which they also had Black Panther and Eric Killmonger. But this is Shuri, which is Black Panther's sister. With vibranium gear. Oh, you know what? I think there's also one more, and I think I posted when I found these on Instagram. There was like a Black Panther, a vibranium Black Panther or something, and like purple accents and stuff like that, which is funny because people were basically talking shit about. There was a photo that got out of an upcoming, I think it's upcoming Walgreens exclusive, or it's an upcoming Walmart exclusive comic version of Black Panther, vibranium whatever Black Panther, and he's got like these, I don't know if it was purple, light purple or pinkish like accents, but it, you know, it's based on something I think actually, you know, appears in the comics and stuff, and I think we're actually gonna see that in the movie as well. But whatever, people are dumb. Anyway. So, there's Black Panther's sister. Now, the thing with these basic 6-inch figures, they lack articulation, but the sculpt and detail, you can see the reflection. I don't know if you can see that. I actually got Batman Returns playing. It's on Netflix. Anyway, these figures, they're actually really nicely detailed and sculpted. So anyway, there's that. I just kind of got her just because it's like I feel like she's gonna be hard to find, and it's freaking Black Panther's sister, and I don't think she's. I don't know if we'll get her in the in Marvel Legends. So anyway, all right. Now this one, man, I actually really like all the stuff. I mean, why would I get stuff I don't really like to begin with? But this is one of the ones that for me was one of the most exciting finds. It's the Core Elite. It's actually the new theme is the Tech Wars, and so it's those new arrival figures, those new figures with like they've got advanced articulation, and there's new characters. This guy's Trick Shot, and this dude is Impact, and I think this guy's gonna be real popular. I said it when you know I actually posted a video of finding these in Walmart. This guy I think is gonna be real popular. I think he's a unique character, but I think people are gonna army build him. Same with this guy, this new guy, Shrapnel. I think him more than Impact looks like an army builder. But you know what? I kind of like to still stick, you know, kind of base my universe off of like the you know, the the canon, so to speak. And I will use him as a unique character, but I can see where he looks like he'd be a great armor builder. I'm sure people will do that, and this guy is Rucker. And then we got these two dudes. This is the only pack where it's like, it's all good guys. There's not like a new bad guy and good guy. If I'm not mistaken, both of these guys, El Jefe, which is this guy, and Smoke, which is this guy. They're both the Core. They're tech hunters with the Core. And then the last one, this big dude right here, Titan, and Recoil. He's one of those lesser articulated ones, but still pretty cool. I love that we're getting new, you know, Core characters. You know, although it's good and bad at the same time, because like if you consider the last time we got new figures, that was like a few years back. It'll probably be a few years until we get like a 3.0 or, you know, some new characters again. Even though there's the Rampage line coming out, just like, was it last year's or last year's Kong Skull Island line? We got the new Rampage line coming out with new monsters based on the movie, which is based on the old video game. And it stars The Rock, and there is actually going to be a Dwayne Johnson figure. I don't know what his character's name is, but there you have it. So there's my haul. As always, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and again, Happy New Year. Here's to a really great New Year. Lots of toys. 'Cause no toys, no life, right? And iced coffee. And more Harley. More DCEU, more MCU, more just, more of everything. So, alright, there you have it. Thanks for watching.